Hi guys, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do the Facebook card reveals for you all. So, if you were drawn to card 1, we're going into the energy of the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a really cool card when it shows, and basically there's this flow, there's this web, there's this wave of abundance and prosperity starting to come in for you. Now, sometimes with the Ace of Pentacles, this can sort of represent money. So it could be if you've been sort of waiting for money to sort of find itself to you from an outside source, that is all starting to flow and grow. It could be for some of you that you're going through crossovers in a new job. So there could be sort of a change of job situation. It could be a promotion within an existing company and it's going to lead to an increase in money. Or it could be for some of you, perhaps you're making a complete change. It could be for some of you, you're creating an outside sort of company or business and you've been sort of putting the roots or laying the foundations together and everything's going to start kind of coming good for you. It could also be for some of you that you're due money from an outside place. So sometimes with this card, we can be literally waiting for money to come in. So it could be to do with like a legal matter. There could be to do with an insurance claim. It could be that there's some money that's going to come its way in a will. It could be that some money is going to be gifted to you in the form of a wedding, like a wedding present. It could be things like that. It could be in so many ways. But basically, there's this flow, there's this wave of abundance that wants to come into your life in some form and in some way. And like we've had the beautiful weather the last few days, the spring, it feels like it's actually here. And having that sun makes us feel so much lighter, so much brighter. We feel like we can breathe again almost. That's kind of how this card of Ace of Pentacles is going to make some of you feel, particularly if some of you have been struggling or felt a bit up against it from a financial space. So stay focused, have those hands ready to receive in a sort of way of energetic thanks and abundance and prosperity, because it is definitely all there for you. It's all coming good, it's all coming together. And if you're someone that's just been sort of planning and putting ideas into place to potentially earn some revenue further on down the road, then it could be for you guys that again it's going to start to flourish, it's going to start to work for your highest of good. So, stay focused and just be ready to receive, because like I say, it's there, it's coming, it's going to be amazing. Now then, as we go into card 2, we're going into the energy of the Hanged Man. If you've been drawn to the Hangman card, some of you might be feeling a little bit stuck. Some of you might be feeling a little bit suspended between two worlds. Some of you might have your foot in the door with the spiritual side of life, but you also might have to sort of be part of the muggle world. And you might be finding the two energies are conflicting a little bit. It could be as well for some of you that you're just wanting instant results, instant changes. And sometimes with the Hangman, we string ourselves up unnecessarily. Sometimes we punish ourselves through external circumstances. Sometimes we have to just wait for things around us to change. And sometimes it can just feel a little bit like we're in this bit of limbo land energy whilst that's happening or whilst that's going on. So the key thing with this Hangman card is don't string yourself up unnecessarily. Sometimes when the Hangman card shows, we get quite pulled into like a sort of a thought pattern or a 3D process or a piece of tunnel vision, and we sometimes drop the ball on everything else. Sometimes we don't always see everything else that's happening around us. So don't sort of, like I say, punish yourself, but don't also, create a problem that never fully existed, or don't take something and sort of magnify it in your mind and make it so much more dramatic. Don't make it so much more loud or so much more restrictive than it actually needs to be or that it ever necessarily was, So you can't always do it so well with this particular card, but with the conventional tarots that I use, I always turn this card upside down and we usually get a new sense of awareness. And by looking at this card upside down, she isn't hanging, it looks a bit more graceful, it looks a bit more elegant, and we've got this sort of bulk of a light coming out from the sort of crown chakra area. So it's keeping that vibration high, it's keeping the energy level high, it's not stringing ourselves up unnecessarily. And she's sort of holding her feet, so there's a reminder to stay grounded. And literally with the weather being beautiful at the moment, go into the earth, go into a garden, literally go barefoot, ground your energy, have that connection with the earth. If you've got a beautiful tree or something nearby, give it a hug, give it a squeeze, do what you need to do to stay centered, essentially. Okay, so don't lose your bearings. If something is trying or testing you this week, don't let it get the better of you, I think is the key thing with this Hangman card. Definitely. And finally, as we're moving into the last card, we're going into the energy of the star. The star's a really cool card within tarot, one of the best cards you can get. One of the beautiful cards, I always think, you know, because with the star, this is about hopes and dreams, everything coming good, everything coming together. And the star has a really rare magic that is almost like gifting you this rare opportunity, this rare experience to go after what you truly want, what your heart truly desires, whether it's to do with love, whether it's to do with a career change. Sorry, I keep coughing. Keep catching my breath lately. It's because there's pollen in the air. Whilst it's great to see the sun, now I'm now getting pollen in the air, so it's like choking me a little bit. But yeah, with the energy of the star, it's all about, like I say, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, all coming good, all coming true, all coming together, and everything kind of being reachable. You know, I've said so many times before, the mental mind knows no limitations, it knows no restrictions. It's only what we choose to place upon ourselves as a restriction. So whatever your hopes, your goals, your dreams are, however big or small, go after them, seize them, harness them, bring them into reality. So what's lovely with this, it's almost like she's got this kind of energetic sort of lasso around the star, and she's almost pulling it to her, which is a lovely way of actually seeing this card. So it is bringing everything that you seek, that you want, that you desire. It's bringing it into your world. It's bringing it close to your heart. And once you give yourself permission to receive, 100% it will become reality. You know, it might not necessarily happen immediately. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow, because we're always a work in progress, but guarantee it will come good, it will come together. So stay focused on what you want to have in your world and in your life, rather than what you feel is missing. Just stay focused on putting that mission statement out of where you want to be, and like I say, it is going to come good, it is going to come together. So harness those goals, harness those dreams, live for today, because tomorrow is never guaranteed for any of us. It's a time to just live your best life. That's the other reminder with the star. And the star is authentic, so you've worked really hard on your personal healing to have everything that you seek, to have everything that you want. You're ready to almost receive it, because there's a humbleness here. There's an appreciation of what you've got and what you're kind of planning to create and have, you know. So you've got this authentic flow coming in as well. So amazing if you've been drawn to card 3. Now is your time, guys. Make it happen. No pressure. So I'm going to leave these with you. I hope they resonate. I hope they make a little bit of sense. Just want to say a couple of shout outs. Thank you so much to everybody that has booked to come and see me in Avebury on Sunday at this sort of psychic spiritual fair. I am now fully booked for readings at that. So thank you very much if you've booked a space. It's going to be amazing to see some of you lovelies there in the stone circle, particularly if it's going to be a lovely weekend, which hopefully it's going to be. You may have seen a couple of things that I've posted, which I just wanted to talk to you very briefly about. So what's going to start to happen moving forward, anyone that books my voice recorded readings, you're going to have the option to have them still as voice recorded exactly the same, but I'm going to put a tab on there where you can also have it recorded as a video instead if you wanted, because some people prefer to have it as a video, because some people like the visual side of stuff. So that's going to go live across the board on all of my readings online. So I just want to sort of make that clear. What that means, it doesn't mean that you're going to have like an in-person one-to-one like you would on a Zoom or a Facebook. The session will be pre-recorded, a little bit like this video is that you're watching now. So basically you'll have a video kind of like this. That's how it will be, and it will be uploaded onto a Dropbox link, and then the link will be emailed to you, which you can then save and download directly. So there'll be the option for that, or you can just have it as a normal voice recorded. So it's just an additional sort of offering that I'm going to be putting into place. So thank you very much if you commented on the poll to that I did. The other thing I wanted to say, you may have seen that I've put, because I know that Facebook blocks a lot of what I put up, so a lot of people don't see the stuff going on, and then they have to scroll back through the group sort of stuff to find it all. But there is also a competition that I'm doing to win 2 free tickets to come to my next demo on the 30th of April in Frome at Foxy's Den. So all you've got to do to enter is put that you're interested in the event page. That will get you posted, because then when you put interested, that helps to create advertising. And also just tag the person that you would like to take with you should you win a ticket. If that person is not in the group, make sure that you add them into the group so the tag can go live and that tag can be seen. Basically, that's really, really important. So yes, so that's that, and that's going to be pulled, or that winner's going to be announced for that on Friday at 9 o'clock. So that's going to be amazing. So I will leave that with you as well, and good luck to everybody that has entered. There's loads of spaces left for people to enter, so if you've not yet entered, and if you're able to, please do. Please only enter that if you're physically able to come, because it's always frustrating when you give sort of 2 free tickets away to somebody and then they don't actually turn up, when there's all these other people that could have actually taken advantage of that. So only enter the competition if you realistically are going to be able to actually come to it. So like I say, a winner will be announced on Friday at 9 o'clock. So best of luck for everybody on that. And thank you so much to everybody else that's been purchasing tickets for all the other amazing locations. For those planning to come and see me in Chippenham, I'm down to now just 20 tickets left, which is happening at Yatton Kennel Village Hall on the 6th of May. So if you're thinking of coming to sort of see me in Chippenham, but you've not yet purchased a ticket, like I say, don't leave it too late, because you may find that it gets booked out, basically, because I'm literally down to the last 20 now. So I will look forward to seeing you at the various locations. Stay safe, stay well, stay fabulous, and I'll catch up very soon. Love and blessings. Bye for now.